Good day, human Latiosites. This is LatiosAzurill, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon X Extreme Expert Ever Wonder Wedlocke. Here we are in Anastar City, and this time we're going to do a little bit of backtracking, actually. So, I'm actually going to right now teach Fly to Delta. I don't like doing this, but I'm going to have to. Now, I'm not going to give up Thunder Punch or Fire Punch. They're too good, and they're not TMs. Dragon Claw and Brick Break are two TMs. Dragon Claw is Stab if we Mega Evolve. Brick Break is really good coverage, but I'm temporarily going to have to give it up. We're going to have to get it back. I think it's in Terminus Cave. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, please tell me below. But I am going to be giving up Brick Break for Fly temporarily. Temporarily, I will want Brick Break back at some point. I like this moveset. But, unfortunately, we're gonna need Fly. So, we're gonna head down to Campfire Town, just to backtrack a little bit. Now the thing is, we're gonna need to get the TM for Thief. So, actually while we're here, we can get a free Sweetheart, which is always appreciated. So, yes, thank you very much for that. I'm always happy to get free stuff. So, alright, now that that's taken care of, here we go, and here we are. Yo, how's it going there? I'm Cassius. Check this out. You know what I'm doing here? I'm keeping the PC box running. No, seriously. Bill over in Kanto asked me to come here and run things. For real. Enough with introductions. Get out there, catch a Pokemon, and put them in the PC. Yo, you got something you want to ask me? I ain't got all day, you know. That's fine. Alright. So that is Cassius running the PC. Take this, Thief! Alright, so now we got the TM for Thief. That is what we wanted. Okay, good. With the Thief move, you can take the target's held item while dealing damage to it. It won't work if users are holding an item already, though. Alright, fair enough. Okay. So, now this is what things are going to get interesting. We are going to have to go find a Pikachu. Yeah, that's going to be fun. We have to go find a Pikachu in Santalune Forest. In doing so, it's going to be a pain because it needs to have a Light Ball. There aren't that many Pikachu there. Although actually, if our Pikachu could learn Thief, that would be amazing. No, but Zigzagoon can, but the thing is, we're going to have problems. I was hoping that either Chespin or Pikachu were able to learn Thief, but since they can't, well, let's just say that we're gonna have to actually do this. If you know, we don't need Odor Sleuth then. I'm pretty sure Raichu can learn Thief though, but that doesn't really matter. That's not gonna help us too much, will it? That's a shame. So, we're gonna have to let Zigzagoon take care of this. So let's go try to look for some Pikachu then, I guess. Alright. Come on. Alright. There aren't that many Pikachu here, so it could take forever to find one. Let alone to find one with a Light Ball, because as unlikely as it is to find a Pikachu here, it's even less likely with a Light Ball to get one with a Light Ball. So I think it's like a roughly a 1 in 20 chance of finding one here to begin with, and then like a 1 in 20 chance of it having a Light Ball once you find one. So a roughly 1 in 400 chance of finding a Pikachu with a Light Ball. So you know what? I might just do this in like a little montage so you guys don't have to sit through it forever and ever. Until I find a Pikachu with a Light Ball. I don't know. We'll see if this is going too long, then I might just do that to speed it up. so you guys don't have to sit here forever. Unfortunately, I am one of those people that has to sit here forever until I get a Pikachu with a light ball. Because, or, we don't have to actually, well, we can't catch the Pikachu, that's why we need to use Thief. All we have to do is find it. And that's gonna be a pain, and... Oh shoot, I forgot to take this item off. You have the Everstone. Alright. Well, it's a good thing we didn't already find the Pikachu then. That would have sucked. But, on the other hand, we still need to start finding Pikachus. And we can't use our own Pikachu to static attract Pikachus. That would be nice if we could, but unfortunately, we cannot. So... Alright, so here's a wild Pikachu. Alright, please have a light ball. Come on. Come on, you know you want a light ball. Please have a light ball. Come on. Come on. You have static. And no light ball. You had a light ball! Yes! Okay! Oh my goodness, that is awesome! Alright, you deserve a Paralyze Heal. Zigzagoon, congratulations. You are definitely a great member of this team. Yes, okay, so with that we have a light ball. Oh my goodness. Alright, that took a lot less time than I expected. I did not expect to be able to get a light ball that easily. I expected we were gonna... First of all, I didn't expect the first Pikachu we found was gonna have a light ball. There's only like a 5% chance of Pikachu having it. Alright, Love Disc time. You see, this is when the Dex Nav would really be appreciated. But unfortunately, we don't have a Dex Nav in this game. So, let's register the Old Rod. And let's do this. So, here we go. Let's go, fishing now, I guess. Should find a bunch of Love Disc. All we need are a few Heart Scales. So, and who knows, if somehow we can chain fish, we can get a shiny, and then we'll have another encounter. Who knows? But like I said, all we're after right now is the Heart Scales. Did you have a Heart Scale? Come on. Yes, okay, Zigzagoon, you are making me proud. You are definitely making me proud right now, Zigzagoon. So maybe Zigzagoon isn't the best for battle, but definitely for using Thief, because I didn't want to take a move off of Greninja yet. Though I'm considering Water Shuriken, as I've said many a time. Alright, another Love Disc. Alright, come on. Do you have a Heart Scale? You might not. If you don't, it's fine. I mean, I'm not going to expect every single Love Disc to have a Heart Scale, but... Oh, you do. Okay, that's wonderful. That is wonderful. Zigzagoon has Gluttony, so... Huh. Alright, well, let's do that. I think there's an ability that causes a greater chance of the opponent having the wild Pokemon having a hold item. I don't remember what that ability is off the top of my head. It might be pickup, but I'm not positive. But you don't have this, so it doesn't really matter. Let's just try to keep getting Heart Scales. I'm shooting for maybe 5. Not that we need that many, but okay, you don't have a Heart Scale, so there's really no reason to take you down at this point. Other than, I mean, it's not a bad experience for Zigzagoon, especially because we seem to be no longer under-leveled. So, that's definitely something. Now, I don't know if we're actually going to get to Olympia today. I don't know. We're going to battle Serena, probably. But for right now, I'm going to settle for just getting ready for the next gym. And by getting ready, I mean getting our team, well, the movesets I want, and etc, etc. Alright, so Thief on the Love Disc. Give me the Heart Scale. There we go. So it seems like the hard scales are on the ones we OHKO, which I can't complain about. I definitely can't complain about, because so far we have, this is our third hard scale. 3 out of 4 love discs so far had hard scales. And the first Pikachu had a light ball. So yeah, Zigzagoon is definitely putting in nothing but the finest. Even if the next 7 love discs don't have hard scales, or at least it's easier to find love disc than Pikachu. So looking for hard scales isn't nearly as bad as looking for the light balls. Alright, there we go. Left disc, go down. Give me your heart scale. There we go. And Zigzagoon's going to level 40. We don't have the Everstone now, so I'm going to have to stop you from evolving. But on the bright side, Zigzagoon's getting some experience. I mean, she hasn't been doing much battling at all, so this is her thing, I guess. Thieving. I don't know. Does this give her the right to evolve, though? I don't know if I should evolve her or not. Because the thing is, if I do, it would make getting the light ball kind of moot, because then I wouldn't be able to evolve Atticus fully, which I don't know. It's not there's nothing to be said for evolving Zigzagoon and Pikachu rather than Atticus. Or I could just evolve Atticus once, but I don't think I want to. I don't know. I mean, for right this second, I'm content with Atticus the way he is. Maybe I might give him the Eviolite once I take it off of Pikachu. But for now... Alright, no heart scale on that one. Whatever, you win some, you lose some. You win some, you lose some. I can't complain. Nope, nothing. Nothing biting. Well, you know, whatever. That's fine. It's all good. It's all good. We do have a few heart scales already. I just want enough so we can at least, Nope, okay, why don't we try somewhere else? I'm not trying to chain fish, so I don't really care about moving. Besides, the chain would have ended anyway. Wow, there's nothing biting. Wow, this is like... There's just nothing out there. Let's try from back here. Wow. Let's try it from back here then. Come on, give me a love disc for heaven's sake. There we go. Alright. So. I mean, right now we're just going after items. I mean, there's not much more to it than that. So, give me your heart scale. No heart scale. Wow, okay. I think we took all the heart scales from this part of the water already. I think we already got all these heart scales. There's probably none left. Pretty sure that the sea is running out of heart scales. Not running out of love discs, just out of heart scales. There are some love discs still. But they're losing their heart scales because Zigzagoon likes stealing them. Zigzagoon's a huge thief. Alright, come on. Give me a heart scale. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Okay. That's okay with me for now. I think that should be enough for right this second. I mean, you can always do this again, since Zigzagoon now is thief, so... We can probably... whenever we want, because we have 5 now, that's probably enough. So I'm going to give the light ball to Pikachu in exchange for the Eviolite, and I'm going to give the Eviolite to Atticus in exchange for the amulet coin, since I think we have a less of a need for for money for the time being. And Zigzagoon, you have made me proud. So for the time being, let's put you in the front because I'm not in the mood to have my Pokemon die on me. Also, while we can, only because we can stop home. We're not gonna have Fly permanently, which is, I mean, there's nothing to be said for it, but We can always relearn Fly later on, but while we're home, well, while we can go home, might as well do this. Alright. Alright, now let's continue on our way to, I guess, Dendemil Town. There's no reason to give up Fly quite yet, because we can't get Brick Break until we get to Terminus Cave, which won't be until after until after taking care of Xerneas and Team Flare and all that stuff. So, for the time being, let's, well, let's do this. Any moves that can be remembered by our Pokemon? Let's find out. If anything Greninja can relearn, that would be good. Alright, let's see. Night Slash, there's definitely something to be said for that. Map Lock I'll pass on. Shadow Sneak, once again, definitely something to be said for that. Maybe instead of Quick Attack, perhaps. Because although it has the same attack power, it's Ghost instead of normal. Feint Attack, that could be useful. Water Shuriken. I want that instead of Surf, though I might just hold on to Surf for the time being temporarily. Only because this way we can actually Surf. Which, I know you're probably thinking, duh, but, well, yeah, plus, it only has a base 30 power at least base 30 power, while Surf has 95. So it has at most, well, I guess 75, but it's physical. Which, considering adamant nature, you know. But I'm considering, like, going for Shadow Sneak in place of Quick Attack for right now, actually. I really think I might do that. I mean, Night Slash would be good, but I think I'm gonna go Shadow Sneak for that kind of priority. We're not gonna get a flinch with Water Shuriken anyway, so I might as well just go Shadow Sneak instead of Quick Attack. Smackdown is good, but there are better moves. I don't know what particularly we could do, but for now I'm going to hold on to what we have. But pretty much the only difference between Quick Attack and Shadow Sneak is the type. And I kind of like having, I miss having Lick, sort of, because I liked having that Ghost coverage. So at least now we have that Ghost coverage again. I mean, if we get rid of Acrobatics, we'd be able to use an item again. But is it worth it? Alright, well, you know what? Anything Sylveon can relearn that could be useful. I know there's Draining Kiss, but other than that, I don't think there's really anything particular. I mean, Draining Kiss, there is definitely something to be said for, but at the same time, Moonblast is better. Even if it doesn't restore HP, it's still a better move. It does, like, almost twice as much damage. And sometimes just all about getting damage. Alright. I don't think there's anything really Pikachu can really use. I mean, there's Quick Attack, but other than that, really, not much. Not that much at all. So you know what? I mean, we're, yeah, Delta, I think your moveset's already pretty good. I like Brick Break on you. You can learn... Flare Blitz is good, but dangerous. Shadow Claw? Huh. That's something to think about. Air Slash is special. Fire Fang is a possibility, but we have Fire Punch. Wing Attack instead of Fly? I think we're better off with Fly, to be honest. If we were against an actual person, obviously Fly wouldn't be as good. But for this, I mean, it's okay. And I think Atticus's moveset's probably about as good as it's going to get for the time being. Because we would have already turned down the moves that we would not have. So, yeah. I think the only way we're going to improve at this point is by using TMs. In that case. Mostly, I think it was about Greninja. Zigzagoon, I don't think you're really missing any moves that we could really use for you. So, let's actually, I guess, move on our way. Now, I don't think we're highly over-leveled with our Pokemon right this second. Or at least with Greninja and Delta, because they're only level 49. The Gym Leader's Pokemon go up to level 48. So while we're slightly over-leveled, if we don't gain too much in the next, well, before we battle the Gym Leader, we're okay. So I'm gonna put the level cap at like around 50-ish. But the thing is, we're not using these Pokemon against the Gym Leader anyway. I'm thinking about using Atticus and Pikachu. But I'm a little afraid to use them against Serena because, well, there's not too much they can do against her Delphox. LatiosAzurill! Let me show you how much stronger I am. I did say we were going to be rivals back in that cafe in Lumio City, after all. Alright, so with that, here we go against our rival. Pokemon Trainer Serena. Alright, so she is leading off with the Meowstic. Alright, Greninja, you are going to get faked out. I guarantee it. But you know what? Not much you can do about it. Not much you can do about it. There's the fake out. Do a little bit of damage, I suppose. That said, let's Shadow Sneak, I guess. Better off with Acrobatics, then. I actually think we're better off with Acrobatics, because Shadow Sneak would have a base 80 attack plus stab. Acrobatics would be base 110 but stab. Acrobatics is better, to be honest, since we're itemless. But she's gonna live. But Disarming Voice will do neutral damage, but still, that's still gonna hurt. Alright, well, let's just Shadow Sneak. And goodbye, Meowstic. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, next up is Absol. I would like to Brick Break that thing. Unfortunately, I can't do that anymore. Can I? Alright, Delta, it's on you. This is all up to you to do this. Alright. I think I'm gonna Mega Evolve just because I want that Tough Claw boost. So let's Mega Evolve and Dragon Claw. Here we go. So Delta's gonna Mega Evolve into Mega Charizard X, while we go for that Stab, Tough Claw, boosted Dragon Claw, which should be able to take care of that Absol pretty easily, I would think. Plus we have 5 levels on it, so yeah. Alright, you're going down. We don't even need Brick Break. Alright, next up is Delphox. It would make sense to switch, but I'm actually going to stay in because, well, I feel like we're more likely to live its hit like this. So let's Dragon Claw. And we could I guess, you're gonna Psychic. You can take that Psychic easily. No problem there. Let's actually finish it off with a Thunder Punch. Just so we don't use up all of our Dragon Claws. Not that we have too many Dragon Claws, not that we have to save our Dragon Claws for any particular reason. But with that, Delta's gonna go to level 50. Which is somewhat unfortunate, but I can't do anything about that. Alright, Jolteon. You might outspeed Greninja. If you do, I can't risk going into Greninja. So, you're gonna stay out, Delta. We're gonna stay out. Let's Dragon Claw. Wow, you're gonna Quick Attack. That is, I guess because you can't go for a stab move because we're a dragon. So, hey, you know, whatever, that works. And goodbye, Jolteon. Jolteon's never been known for having the best defenses in the world anyway. So with that, we have defeated Pokemon Trainer Serena. Am I just not good enough to bring out the best in my Pokemon? Maybe. That could potentially be true. I cannot confirm nor deny it. My Pokemon are so much stronger now, but you and your Pokemon are still one step ahead of us. Anyway, I'll hear your Pokemon here. Oh, thank you. You and your Pokemon are good enough to beat the gym leader. Go for it. Alright, thanks for that. That is very nice of you. So, this is the gym. Yeah. If you just have Pokemon by your side, you'll be A in K. Ah, an in K. That's funny. Ha ha. Whatever. Did you know that there are moon dials too? Moon dials and the sun dial. Okay, interesting indeed. Some people call out of place artifacts like this oop art. This might have been made with the mysterious power of Pokemon. You know about the mysterious object called the Anistar sundial, right? Apparently, even the most cutting-edge scientific techniques can't break it. Scientific techniques. Alright, you know what? Let's actually get a picture here. Because, why not? Let's take a photo. Alright, here we go. I don't like that picture too much. Let's try again. That'll work. There's the whole sundial in the background. Alright, there we go. You say a picture's worth 1,000 words. So, yeah. Why, hello there. You must be that apprentice of Professor Sycamore's I've heard so much about. It's my guess that you've come to ask about the legendary Pokemon of the Kalos region, Xerneas. Well, allow me to, tell you what I know. It happened around 800 years ago. The Pokemon known as Xerneas used its shining horns to illuminate the lands of Kalos. At that very moment, people and Pokemon throughout the land felt great energy and vitality surge through their bodies. At the same time, a vast forest sprang up with Xerneas at its center. Legend has it that when it appears the end of its 1,000-year lifespan, Xerneas releases all of its remaining energy, sharing it with all living things nearby. There's another story I know that talks about the appearance of just such a fortuitous Pokemon. Back 3,000 years ago, the Kalos region was engulfed in a terrible war. So the tale goes, a Pokemon came to the rescue of all of the wounded Pokemon that had been caught up in the conflict. Some people suspect the Pokemon that appeared was Xerneas, but there's no way to know. Maybe they just wished a legendary Pokemon had come to the rescue to brighten a tale of woe. Supposedly, after Xerneas released its remaining energy, it transformed into a dried-up tree. It remains in hiding, deep within the forest, according to old tales, as I say. Stories and tales. Interesting. What happened to the strange bunch of folks in their red outfits? I wonder if they're still out there seeking legendary Pokemon. A few years back, some people came around here asking the same questions. Huh. So, perhaps they're after the legendary Pokemon. That can't end well, can it? With my wife gone, my life has become very lonely. Would you be so kind as to lend me one of your Pokemon? You know, to keep me company. I hate to be picky, but I'd love to take care of a Pokemon that's level 5 or under. Sorry, I don't have one with me. I understand, I can tell that your Pokemon are very important to you. Oh, this is the guy who... Oh, that's sad. Okay, well, let's not think about that, shall we? Pretty dark, to be honest. Really dark, actually. So with that, we found a Super Repel. That's something. Definitely not nothing. I hope I still have Pokemon when I grow up, because when I have kids, I want to trade Pokemon with them. Well, that's a way to think about it, I guess. Hidden Power's type changes depending on the Pokemon that learns it. However, the power of the move is the same regardless of which Pokemon uses it. Okay, so this is the I guess where they talk about whose hidden power, well, which hidden power your Pokemon has. Interesting. Stop! The road up ahead was all torn up by the Durant, and we're still trying to fix it. I guess the Durant were just giving it their all in their own way. I suppose, from a Pokemon's point of view, human roads and things don't mean much. Greetings, sir. This is the gate to Route 18. Alright. So that's the Route 18. And you know what? Yeah, we could go after the gym, I guess, today, but I think we won't. I can read Pokemon's memories. People call me the Memory Girl. You want to know the memory of your Pokemon? Which Pokemon's memory do you want to know? Let's look at Atticus. Atticus battled at LatiosAzurill's side and defeated Zubat. The Pokemon definitely remembers that it got nervous. Huh. You remember battling a Zubat. Interesting. What about Pikachu? Pikachu hatched from an egg and saw a pork chop for the first time at a simple town. Pokemon remembers that it got emotional. And Pikachu saw itself in a mirror cave that it went to with LatiosAzurill. The Pokemon definitely remembers that it got lighthearted. Okay. Sure. What is Greninja's story? Greninja hatched from an egg and saw Martin for the first time at a riverside road. Pokemon remembers that it felt good. And Greninja was raised by LatiosAzurill and evolved at a factory. Pokemon definitely remember that it felt good. Okay, what about... what's Sylveon's story? Sylveon met Blue at a tranquil road. Blue threw a Pokeball at it, and they started to travel together. The Pokemon remembers that it couldn't be true to its feelings. And Sylveon saw itself in a mirror cave that it went to with LatiosAzurill. Pokemon definitely remembers that it had fun. Okay, well at least it had fun with us. That's kind of nice. But next time, we are going to be heading into Anastar City Pokemon Gym with the leader Olympia, the person who makes paths with Starlight. Oh yeah. Next time we're heading into this gym and we're going to be taking on the gym leader. So, thank you for watching as always. Like, comment, and subscribe. I think I'm going to be doing... let's do this. Atticus and Pikachu. I hope you guys can handle this gym. If things don't seem to be going right with the trainers, then I'll let probably Delta and Greninja take care of this. But if not, it might be up to you guys. I think you might have a slight type advantage-ish. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. You both should be good against... I think she has Slowking. I remember that. I remember she has a Slowking and a Sigilif, and she has something else. I want to say Meowstic, but I'm not positive. I don't remember. She is probably one of the least memorable gym leaders. No offense to the character, anyone who's really likes this gym or whatever. But for me personally, she's like the least memorable gym leader. I don't know why. Probably because, I mean, Viola has all those puns. Grant has the fossil Pokemon, and the rock climbing is cool. Korrina with the Mega Evolution and the skating in the gym, that's kind of cool. Even with Ramus, it's the vine swinging, that's kind of cool. And with Clement, it's like in the prison tower, which is really cool. With Valerie, it's the fairy type, which, I mean, it's the only fairy type gym, which makes it somewhat memorable. Even with Wolfric, the fact that he slaps his stomach, that's what makes him memorable, I'm not gonna lie. That is what makes him memorable, in my mind. Just saying. But, Olympia is just... I don't know. It's just a little weird. The gym itself, I mean. So, a little less memorable. But, next time we will be taking her on in a battle to find out if we can succeed. So, thank you for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you then. Goodbye.